Hello everybody, welcome to my very first YouTube video, and today what we'll be doing here is we'll be constructing a foam box that's able to create dividers that actually store cable cords. And before I started filming this video, I decided to take the liberty to tie the cords, just to get them ready. And when I construct the outer layers of the box, I can kind of measure efficiently how I'm going to create my divider so I can be able to put all the cords that I will need to. So the reason why I'm doing this video and this project itself is because I came across a plastic container that I actually purchased from Walmart, and I thought it'd actually be a pretty cool, unique, eye-opening idea to recreate the plastic bin idea onto a box that actually can store all your things within a drawer, which not only utilizes more space, but if you actually implement this idea to many other things, you'd be surprised how much space you can create by storing things in a better method. Alright, so here's the box that I was mentioning just a second ago. And so we have two dividers here. Obviously the outside of the box that we're going to create is going to take the shape of the measurements of the drawer. And with the dividers here, I got some sample dividers here. I mean, it's not going to look like this in the final project, but you could insert them to create gaps. So you can actually kind of visualize how you're going to design your box. And one thing I would suggest is to basically place the cords when you create the outer part of the box, so you can kind of visualize and see how you're going to measure and how you're going to be able to fit everything. Alright, sorry for the sidestepping, but I do want to kind of go over how I tie the cords that not this one, have it tangled. So one method I do is kind of, I would say, like a couple inches, just roll it like this. And then I would say you're going to get to a point where you're going to have like several inches. So I would say take the end and then wrap it around, sideways. So basically you make circles, and then after you have I would say like around 1 foot or something, you change direction and move it or wrap it around sideways. And then when you actually have enough so you can enough of the cord so you can actually put it through. So as soon as you put it through like that, it's just like this. And that's what I did for basically all of them before I got started with this project. So I'm going to show you the materials that we need in order to continue this project, and then let's get started. So the supplies now. We obviously need foundation and the board for the box. So I decided to go to the local craft store, and I got me some foam board, and I think it's 20 by 30 inches here according to the label. And I got foam board, and I always recommend getting more than you need just in case, so I actually got more. And I also got me a glue gun, and I've never used a glue gun, so this is going to be really exciting. And I actually got me some extra mini glue sticks to refill my gun just in case, and a pocket knife or box cutter that you may need to cut the box with, and obviously a ruler or a measuring utensil so you can make sure you make accurate measurements. And as soon as we got all that, alright, let's start the project. I actually cleaned out my table because I need this room to do my measurements. So obviously I'm gonna have to measure my drawer here. So here's my drawer. Just like I said, it's not too big. I almost want to say that it's probably a foot. The circumference is a foot each way. So I'm gonna do some measurements, do some cutting, and then I'm gonna be able to start doing the measurements on the height of the box. So after I do that, and after I get it cut, we'll proceed to the next step. Good news. So I actually cut my foot, or 12 inches by 14 inches, and here's the drawer, and we put it in. We put it in. Falls right into place. So now we must cut the height of the edges so we can actually have the box that we need. And I actually measured it, and I believe it's like around 4.5 inches. So I'm going to cut that very quickly, momentarily. And after that, you'll see that I'm going to have 4 sides that are going to be ready to be glued to the box. So we're back. So I got my 4 pieces. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just place them onto the drawer to see if they fit properly. And after that, we're going to initiate the gluing process. So obviously here's the base. Place it down there. I got my 4 edges, 2 on the edges, 2 on the widths. And see, it's always important to look at these things. So I have one that's kind of fitting uncomfortably. I have to shave a little bit off, shave a little bit of the edges off. So it looks like one of my edges, the ones I'm trying to have on the front, it looks like it does not fit. So I'm gonna take a quick minute and shave like probably, I would say, probably 1/2 centimeter at least, because if you check it out, yeah, look at this. Even at midpoint, it's not even connecting. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna cut it and then we'll retry it again. On the front edge and the back edge, I literally cut, just like I said, like 1/2 centimeter, really short length. And so basically, the final product's gonna look like this. This is the circumference of the box. We got our edges. So now what we need to do, look, I shaved off some of the top, trim off the top. Trim off some of the top. So I got a little bit of this. And now, we're gonna open the glue gun and use it. I got my glue gun ready. I just plugged it in, so I believe it's getting heated, and so I believe the process is you put one of these glue sticks in here, and I'm assuming since I plugged it in, it should start a melting process, and I'm gonna just look at it for a quick second, and I'm gonna resume this video. All right, so I'm gonna glue this around, get it together, and I'm gonna finish the job, and I'm gonna come back when everything's glued on and complete. So I'm gonna learn how to use this thing, and I'll make it work. So I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna slip it in the drawer to see if it fits completely, so I can complete the whole box. So looks good from here. Check it out. All I gotta do is put the bottom part here, and as you can see, it fits right in. So as soon as I glue it, now it's gonna be time to construct the dividers, so we can figure out how we're gonna manage how the organization's gonna be. So yeah, so looking forward to it. Here you go. So here's the box in the front. I mean, I'll admit, you'll see some gaps. I mean, it's not perfectly cut. Obviously, I'm not a big arts and crafts guy, but with practice takes perfect, and I'm sure if I make several of these, I'm pretty sure the quality of the finished product will be a little bit better. So yeah, just give me a second, and I'm gonna glue this very quickly, and then I'm gonna I'm gonna take a little break so the glue can actually stick. And then when I come back, we'll talk about the dividers and then we'll go forward from there. All right, so I cut one side of the dividers. So right now as we speak, we have, you know, 2 dividers here. Obviously, you know, they're a little bit floppy because I need to put the other ones so they can connect. So this is what we got so far. So now I'm gonna cut dividers for the opposite direction. And then you're gonna see the little indent cuts that I'm talking about. That's gonna make it very sturdy and it's gonna complete the whole organization. All right, so I made some cuts. I'm not 100% done yet. I'm almost there, very close. So what I wanted to show you guys is what happened. So I made the cuts with the indents. You see, as you see right here, look at this slide. I made the mark and I cut around it so I can slide it through in here. So what's gonna happen is that I actually did mention earlier in the video that I wasn't gonna cut the other side or the other dividers, but I think I will, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shave a little bit of the top here so this part can actually fit through. And when it's complete, you're not gonna see any of the dividers sticking out from the basically from inside coming out. And when I make these cuts and when they slide through, you're gonna see it connect and it's gonna provide a sturdy divider so you can actually start placing your cords. Welcome back. So here's the final product right here. So just like I mentioned before, the purpose of this project is to store cables that I have. You know, I have many of them that, you know, I use from time to time, or I just store just in case, you know, people need them. And so just like I mentioned before, there's one part where I cut the bottom half and have an indent right here and an indent right here for the dividers. And then as you see here, I cut literally like, I would say like ½ an inch from the top of the regular dividers. So basically it becomes one of those things where you can just put it in the slot, and very sturdy box. Just like I said, not perfect, but you know, it'll do the job. All right, so for our final words, so the project is done. You know, it's just like I said, it's not the greatest thing in the world. I would personally call it my own masterpiece. Of course, I'm gonna sit here and say that what I did was good product. So let's take a look at what we have, and then I'm gonna mention a couple other things I'm gonna do. So here's the final product. As you can see, the drawer is complete and it has all the things that I need to store. And yeah, so you know, I like to do, you know, repair projects, you know, for things that break that I own, such as like speakers, laptop monitors, and other things. And organization is just something that just hit me recently, and I decided to express it by making a video. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there probably going to reply in the comments or something indicating to me of other tips and better ways to accomplish the same objective. I'm always welcome to hearing that. I can always take criticism or compliments, either or. And in my next upcoming videos, I would like to record replacing the handlebar tape of a bike. I'm actually thinking about replacing ear speakers, which, you know, those two projects shouldn't really take too long. I don't think I really need to say too much. I just think that I need to get a couple pieces of information out there so the project can be easy for those who may not know what they need to do. And please be sure to reach out to me, give a compliment, thumbs up, like it, share. Obviously, let everybody know. I mean, not everyone's gonna want to build a storage cable box, but you never know. You never know who may be interested. And please come back, and I'll have more videos ready to go. So enjoy yourselves. Have a great day. Live it to the utmost, and enjoy.